Hello and welcome to this session. In this session, aligned with Learning Outcome LO2, Understand the Social Learning Theory of Child Development, we will explore how children learn new behaviors by observing others. This session delves into the social learning theory, highlighting how observation and imitation shape a child's development. We will examine the key principles of the theory, explore real-life examples, and consider its limitations, providing a comprehensive understanding of this influential approach to learning. Albert Bandura's social learning theory highlights learning through observation. It bridges behaviorism and cognitive theories, focusing on imitation and internal processes. Individuals learn by observing others and the consequences of their actions. This theory emphasizes the role of models in shaping behavior. It integrates environmental and cognitive factors in learning. Observational learning is central to Bandura's theory. Children learn by watching others and imitating their behavior. Attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation are key processes. Effective models are attractive and relatable. Observational learning occurs without direct experience. Models play a crucial role in learning. Children imitate behaviors of parents, peers, and media figures. Models perceived as competent or authoritative are more influential. A child mimics a teacher's polite tone when speaking. This imitation shapes their social behavior. Vicarious reinforcement influences learning. Observing rewards or punishments affects imitation likelihood. A child sees a sibling praised for tidying up and imitates. This process highlights indirect learning through observation. It emphasizes the impact of observed consequences. Cognitive processes mediate learning. Attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation are crucial. These processes connect observation to behavioral imitation. A child remembers a friend sharing toys and imitates later. Mediational processes highlight the cognitive aspect of learning. Self-efficacy influences behavior imitation. Belief in one's ability affects task performance. Observing successes and failures shapes self-efficacy. A child attempts a task after seeing peers succeed. High self-efficacy increases imitation likelihood. Reciprocal determinism explains behavior interaction. Personal, behavioral, and environmental factors influence each other. A child's reading habit shapes and is shaped by their environment. This dynamic interaction highlights learning complexity. It emphasizes the mutual influence between behavior and environment. Social learning theory emphasizes environmental influence. It is applicable in parenting, education, and media. The theory integrates cognitive processes with behaviorism. It explains a wide range of behaviors. This broad relevance makes it a valuable framework. The theory overemphasizes observation, neglecting biological factors. It does not fully address model prioritization. Ethical concerns arise from supporting experiments. The Bobo doll experiment highlights ethical issues. These limitations challenge the theory's comprehensive applicability. The Bobo doll experiment is a key study in social learning. It demonstrated observational learning and modeling effects. However, it faced criticism for its controlled setting. This setup limits its real-world applicability. The study's ethical concerns also affect its validity. The Bobo doll experiment lacked ecological validity. Conducted in a lab, it did not reflect real-life environments. Children might behave differently in natural settings. This artificiality limits generalization to everyday situations. Real-world factors are more complex and varied. Demand characteristics influence the Bobo doll study. Children might have complied with perceived expectations. The experimental setup affected genuine behavior observation. Results may reflect compliance. Not true learning. This challenges the study's representation of natural behavior. The Bobo doll experiment focused on immediate behavior. It did not assess long-term effects of observed aggression. The persistence of learned behavior was not studied. This limits understanding of enduring behavioral change. Short-term observation restricts conclusions on lasting impact. Bandura's theory identifies key learning principles. Observational learning, modeling, and reinforcement are central. Cognitive and environmental interactions influence behavior. Mediational processes connect observation to imitation. These principles explain behavior acquisition and adaptation. Modeling involves imitating behavior of competent models. Reinforcement influences learning through observed consequences. Vicarious reinforcement plays a crucial role. A child imitates praised behavior observed in others. This process highlights indirect learning through rewards. Cognitive processes interact with environmental stimuli. This interaction influences learning and behavior. A teenager adopts skills by observing role models. Environmental factors provide stimuli for cognitive assessment. This dynamic interaction highlights complex learning processes. Mediational processes connect observation to behavior. Attention, retention, and motivation are key components. Reciprocal determinism explains behavior interactions. Personal, behavioral, and environmental factors influence each other. This dynamic interaction shapes learning and adaptation. Bandura's theory offers a framework for understanding learning. Observational learning, modeling, and reinforcement are central. Cognitive and environmental factors interact dynamically. Mediational processes mediate observation and behavior. These principles explain behavior, acquisition, and adaptation. Social learning theory provides insights into child development. It emphasizes observation, imitation, and cognitive processes. The theory highlights model, influence, and environmental interactions. However, it should be complemented by other theories. This ensures a comprehensive understanding of child behavior. Addressing limitations in research can enhance understanding. Exploring ecological validity and long-term effects is crucial. Ethical considerations must guide future studies. Integrating biological factors offers a holistic view. These steps ensure robust insights into observational learning. In conclusion, social learning theory provides a comprehensive framework for understanding how learning occurs. Observation, imitation, and cognitive processes are fundamental to this approach, offering valuable insights into child development. While the theory is highly influential, incorporating complementary perspectives allows for a more nuanced and well-rounded understanding of how behaviors are acquired. Any questions? Contact us on WhatsApp at 07484361688. We're here to support you. Thank you for your time, and see you at the next session.